I hate content creation. Like, not in the way that I hate content creation, like I hate. No, it will be more of a dislike to content creation. Now, what do I mean by hating content creation? Me personally, I started liking content creation when it was still content creation. For example, in 2020, TikTok came, right? Before TikTok came, we used to have premium creativity. When I say creativity, I mean like in the good old Vine days. I wasn't online compared to today on Vine, should I say? Yeah, I wasn't online back then like very much as today. I was in love with that creativity, that zing that Vine had. I was loving it. But as of today, with the influx, or should I say upcoming of AI, creativity has taken a huge shot, which leads me to what do I say? Do I say the modern day exhaustion? What do I mean by modern day exhaustion? I mean there is not actually exhaustion, but you still see people feeling exhaustion. It's almost as if the exhaustion is fully mental, like it's psychological. You see people complaining, oh, I'm so tired of doing this. They don't have any physical limitations to them, but then they still feel exhausted. Why? And that's because the creativity has left the group. Because if you look at the human brain, we were built for one thing and one thing alone, and we have excelled in doing that one thing, which is adaptation. Without adaptations, a lot of things will come to be. Without adaptation, the human species will suffer to evolve. Without adaptations, you will see a lot of people run mad. Now, the question is, do we accept this new form of content creation, whereas people, kind of like merge AI into what they are doing? I will have to admit, me at some point, not even at some point, as of the time of posting this video, last 2 weeks, I used AI. Now, I'm not coming out to say that AI is bad. No, that was not my message. My message was content creation is dying, or should I say content creation is becoming extinct. And I feel like instead of us as the real humans to be making to be adapting towards the form of creating something better than AI, artificial intelligence, we chose to adapt with the artificial intelligence, which leads us to exhaustion of creativity. Now, without creativity, a lot of stuff tends to become numb. For example, your happiness sometimes can be binded to your creativity levels. If you see a happy person, they always like to do something fun. For example, they like to explore, they like to draw, some of them like to paint. Now, I'm not saying this to kind of like make anybody that doesn't like to be creative. I'm not saying this to like tell you guys to, oh, you better hurry up and start to start creating stuff. No, that was not my message. I'm trying to tell you guys that in this age and time, AI has become so relevant that we are dropping our creative parts, which is and always has been human to be creative. To be a human is a gift. To be a human is a privilege, and we have to use it to the fullest. We cannot sit and accept that AI is better than the humans. Now, AI was never better. AI was never built to be better. It's just that we chose to allow this to be happening. Now, um, how do we stop this? Is the question. To be honest with you guys, I don't know, and I don't believe that AI is going to be stopping anytime soon, and it could be that the only route available for everybody would be adaptation to merge with the AI and progress together. What do I mean by that? If you look into today, AI has affected the technological aspects of human evolution. In what sense? What do I mean? One of the greatest invention in the aspect of technology, in whereas I mean the RAM, has been affected a lot by the AI, that to the extent that if AI was to end today, economically, every part of the world is going to feel it. Now, what do I mean? Humans form bond with almost anything. If you watch the movie Castaway, you see that the guy literally had a bond with a football, an inanimate object. Now, imagine something that actually brings value to you, either in the form of creativity, either in the form of money, either in the form of development, either in the form of improvement, either in the form of calculation, like either in the form of saving time, which is, by me, by my standards, one of the most important things that you can ever have is time. Now, imagine someone that has artificial intelligence, in which case is us, right? For us to let something of that importance go to waste is going to be like one of the most absurd thing ever heard of. That's why I believe that AI is not going home or anywhere anytime soon. And with that being said, I feel like we have to come to the point of accepting that creativity is dying, and we have to adapt and be better. Now, which leads me to my final point, which is gratefulness. We have to be grateful. At the end of the day, you have to be grateful, and thank you.